there, this is Aldea. Today I wanted to give you a 4 looks 1 brand, which is a sort of video that I will want to do several times. And the first brand that I wanted to use is Unearthly Cosmetics. I used one palette per look. I used every other product that I have from the brand. So all of my makeup is not necessarily from Unearthly, but I tried to use multiple products so I can show you. There would be one look with the Don't Be Jelly palette, which looks like this. I'm gonna show you swatches here. So beautiful. Then I have a look with the Leather and Lace palette, which looks like this. And I think this one has been discontinued. Maybe there are some still left on the website. I'm not quite sure. Then the Dead of Night, which is one of my favorite. It's so special, I think. And this one is being discontinued now. If I'm not mistaken, there are still some left, but if you want it, it is your last chance to grab it. And the look that I'm wearing right now is from the Not Normal, which is probably my favorite from the brand, one of my favorite in my collection actually. I love this so much. I actually love the look that I have on today. This one, he's being revamped sort of again to have smaller pants, and like the pre-order has gone up like 2 days ago, something like that, so you can grab it if you want. So I hope you enjoy this video and you will enjoy the next that I do with other brands that I have multiple palettes and products from. So yeah, enjoy. Okay, so for this first look, I'm using the Don't Be Jelly palette, and I'm starting with the shade Coral. Then I'm putting lightly in my crease. As you can see, I didn't take a lot of color because I just want to I just want to have just the smallest amount. I don't want it to take over in that look, and it's really blending really nice. Then I will deepen it up with the shade Sea Urchin. As you can see, I put it like closer to my lash line and on the outer half, and I'm trying to diffuse it in the coral shade. And well, I already knew that I loved this shade, but yeah, it's blending quite nicely. I actually really love this. I think it's a great choice for this palette as a darker matte, because it really goes well with every shade. It's not a boring shade because it's not a black. It's like a very dark. It's not really a purple, but it's not really a maroon as well. It's really an in between, and yeah, I love it. Then I'm going again with this shade Sea Urchin, but on my lower lash line. So I took a smaller brush because I want to connect the lower lash line with the upper lash line. Then I'm taking the shade Lagoon on a small pencil brush as well, and I'm taking a really small amount because I just want a small touch of this blue. This is quite an intense blue. It's not a shade that I will use that often, but I think it's a great addition in the palette, and obviously you can really really use it as a whole look if you want. I will probably try that someday. Then for the shimmer, I want to use the shade Brine, which is actually in my project 10 uses, so I thought it was quite an occasion. Yeah, here I realized something was off. It was because I didn't put my NYX glitter primer, so now that I put it, the shade is really more intense. And then I take the shade Luminescence, which is, to be honest, like in probably the top 5 of the most beautiful shimmer shade that I have in my collection. It is so beautiful. Like, the shift is so pretty. I really think it could go so many ways with so many shades. It's so reflective, as you can see, so smooth. Really, like, wow. Just wow. And then I'm taking a little bit of the shade Salty, and I put it on top of the blue, the Lagoon shade, because I thought it would make it all go together better. And that's the finished look. I really love it. I think it's so beautiful. This shade really makes it so special, and actually this palette as a whole really has the most beautiful shimmers. It's so pretty. Then for the second look, I'm in a rush, as I always no, not always, but often am. And I'm using my new Menacing Metal lipstick. It's in the shade Pirahna, and I thought it would be a great look, like a great look altogether. To go with it, I took my Sephora lip liner. It's in the shade Rose Redux, I think. I'm almost sure. And I thought it was quite a nice match. It's not as dark as the lipstick, but it was still okay. And well, this lipstick is so stunning. I already knew I liked the formula because I also have the shade Ancient and the shade Furry, but this is just out of this world. um, so I start the eye look with the shade Whiskey in my crease, and as you can see, I go lightly and I'm not really precise with it because I'm really using it as a transition shade. Then I'm taking the shade Aubergine on a smaller fluffy brush, and I put it in the outer corner. I really love the like those shades together. I think it's so pretty, and it looks really nice in my opinion with the lipstick that I chose. Still blending really well, as always with Unearthly mattes. And then as usual, when I did one eye, as they are, well, my eyes are not the same, I always try to check both of them to make them as similar as possible. And here I'm taking this aubergine shade on my lower lash line as well, and still blending, checking a little bit, blending a little bit more, adding a little bit more. And then I'm taking the brush with the whiskey shade with no additional products, just to blend everything together. And then I'm taking the shade Vintage and I put it in the inner part. Here I'm taking a little bit more of whiskey to, like, I really like to give that blend effect, but to go a little bit more down. I don't know how to say it like with other words, but well, you saw what I did. Here I'm taking the shade Chantilly and I put it on the lower lash line, on the inner part of the lower lash line, and I put it also on the inner corner, but I thought it missed something, so I'm taking the shade Brine. That was in the Don't Be Jelly, because I wanted a green, and I'm so glad I chose to do that. I think this palette misses a green shimmer. In my opinion, I would have loved to see one, but like I think this shade, the shade Brine from the Don't Be Jelly, is really perfect. It really adds a pop of green. I'm so in love with it. For the highlighter, as you can see, I'm using the shade Gory Glow from the Low Light line, and it was in the Just a Taste collection. And this is the final look. I'm loving this so much. It's like everyday, but still a little bit grungy, and the lipsticks makes it like, I don't know. I just think it's so beautiful. Then for my third look, I'm so bummed. I just put my finger in my Nightfall shade, but well, whatever. So I'm taking the shade Murk on the outer part of my lid. I really love this shade. It's so beautiful. And I'm blending on the edges. I'm trying like to make a sort of a wing, as you can see. Like, I don't want it to be too round, but I don't want it to be too precise either. And well, here, same thing as with the other look. I'm just checking both my eyes, comparing, blending some more, and so on. And then I'm taking a smaller brush with the same shade for my lower lash line, well, the outer part of my lower lash line. Here I'm taking the shade Cloud to blend the edges on the upper part, and I really took the smallest amount because I don't want it to take over. It's really just to blend it a smallest bit. And yeah, I took it actually as well on the lower part, but just a small amount. Here I'm taking my lip pencil from Unearthly as well. It's in the shade Cursed, and I love this so much. Like, it's my first lip liner from Unearthly, and At the moment of filming, it was the only one that I had, but I already bought some more. I really love the formula, really love the shade. This shade is really unique, I think, because it's a sort of a nude, but it's really grungy because it's like a sort of warm olive, but it still passes as a nude, depending on what you put with it. I really love it so much, and as I have a warmer undertone, I think I really think it does look good with my skin tone. And on top of it, I'm gonna put the lip gloss in the shade Dread, which was in the Night Terror box. This is so pretty. And it's so comfortable as well. So cute. I love this. Then I don't know why I stopped the eyeshadow to do the lips. I'm sorry. I'm taking the shade Misty on the inner part, and I blend everything together. My NYX glitter primer, and then the shade Nightfall, which was also on my project 10 uses. So same thing, it was a great occasion to use it. That may be my favorite shade in this palette, actually. My favorite shimmer. I think it's so versatile. It's so beautiful. And I take the shade Star that I put on the lower lash line, and I will also put it a little bit on the upper lash line here to connect the inner corner with the lid. Here I'm taking my Kaleidos eyeliner. I'm sorry, I don't remember which shade it is. I will put it on the screen. And then this is my highlighter, um, my also Unearthly highlighter from the Gargoyle collection, and it's in the shade Vengeful Violet. It's so beautiful. I really love the formula of them. So I have now 5 liquid highlighters from them, if I'm not mistaken, and I really love them. Like, they're really special but still easy to use, and as I prefer a colored highlighter, this is really perfect. I really love how the look came out. I hope you do too. And for the last look, which is the one you already saw, I'm using my Not Normal palette, which may be my favorite from the brand. I love this so much. I'm starting with the shade Curious, which is a very warm mid-tone brown. And as you can see, I'm putting it in my crease, but I'm not being precise. And it's blending really nicely. I just had a little patch on my lid here, but I think it's my eyeshadow primer's fault, because I never have any problems with Unearthly, and I didn't have the problem on my other eye, so it was my fault. Then I'm taking the shade Believer, and I will put it on my lid, like closer to my lash line, and I'm blending it in the Curious shade. I really like the combo of both, because Believer is not warm, but I think that pairing it with the warm brown, it really gives it a grungy vibe. I really love it. Then I'm taking the shade Exercise, which is so beautiful. Like, I really adore this shade. It's so special. I really think it can transform a look. Oh, sorry for that face. Then I'm taking the shade Believer again on a smaller brush for my lower lash line. And a little bit more of Curious to blend it out. Then I took a small amount of the shade Smoke on a very little brush to try to give me a sort of liner, but not a precise one. And then after I put my next glitter primer, I'm taking the shade Taupe, which I love so much. I really adore this. And I put it on most of my lid. And I blend it lightly on the edges with my fingers. I also put a little amount on my lower lash line. And then I'm taking my low light highlighter in collaboration with Xander in the shade Ooze, which is probably my favorite one from their line. It's so beautiful. Like, Xander really did that. I'm taking again the shade Cursed from their lip liner collection. I thought it would look so good with this look. You already saw me applying it, but you can see again how easily it applies. Like, it's creamy but not too much. It's really a lovely formula. And then I'm taking the satin liquid lipstick, and it's in the shade Grim. It was in there like 4 or 5, I think it was 5-piece little set, and I think it's a almost perfect match with the Cursed lip liner. So beautiful together. And I really like their formula. They also smelled quite good. They're really easy to use. They're comfortable on the lips. They have a sort of matte finish, but not like matte. Like, it's a comfortable matte. I think satin is a nice name for them. I really loved this look so much. I really love this vibe. Like, I'm a big fan. Okay, so I hope you liked all the looks I did. I'm sorry, my makeup is a little bit different because I had to go to work, so I'm doing the outro after work. Let me know if you enjoyed it. If there is any brand that you would like to see in the next video, let me know in the comments if you have any suggestions. Sug suggest. If you have any idea of something, some brands that you would like to see, let me know, and I will do my best to do it. So this is also a way of me to show you that you can have lovely products in your own collection. You don't have to only buy the new ones. And in these videos I will try to mix older palettes and newer palettes. I did it consciously, like to like use a newer one, to use older ones, some that are discontinued or are being discontinued, another that is in their line still actually, but not like the newest of the new. And I will continue to do that because some of my favorite products in my collection are not the just all new. So yeah, I will continue to to promote that. I really hope you liked it. If you did, don't forget to put a little thumb up, maybe even subscribe if you haven't already. And I will hopefully see you in my next video. Bye!